show you.
I can't tell you what I just bear witness to. This episode was insane. Like, I knew what was going to happen because I read the manga, or I read up to a certain point, but at least I read this part. I knew what was going to happen, but I still wasn't prepared for this. This episode, let me tell you something. Let me tell you, this episode was a damn movie, man. I'm telling you, I'm on the edge of my seats watching this shit, like jumping, like, yo, what's going on? Like, yo, Jinwoo, oh my gosh. Not even just him, you know what I'm saying? Igris, Iron, like all these people played a big part into making this episode great. Shout out to everyone on the staff that worked on this episode. Like, you guys did your damn thing. This is made by A1, if I'm not mistaken, right? A1 is producing this series. And yo, damn, everybody. You all need raises, man. You guys ain't have to cook like this. You dudes did not have to cook like this. Now, I know I'm amp. I know it, and I apologize. This episode was just godlike, yo. After I finish this recording, I'm about to go back and rewatch this episode again. And then I will edit this video to put on YouTube. But look, man, the video gotta wait. I gotta see this shit again. This was so epic, man. So I missed my normal intro I normally do. My bad. I apologize. Look, like I said, I'm not myself right now. Look, man, make sure you subscribe. Hit the bell for all notifications. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, and if you ain't seen this episode, you need to go watch that shit right now, man. Like, yo, I excuse you. You ain't even gotta watch my video. I just want you to go see this episode. Yo, I wonder if this is one of the, I know they put, I know the first episode was one of the ones they showed in the theaters with the flashback of season 1, but I wonder if they showed this episode in the theater. Cause my bruh, like, yo, I know this shit only like 23 minutes, but I would definitely go pay regular movie prices to see this shit on the big screen, my nigga. Like, yo, me sitting there with a big bag of popcorn, like, that's my boy Jim Woo. Like, yo, this shit was goated, man. This shit was goated. Hey, look, calm down there, relax, start breathing, man. You just caught your wife cheat. Nah, I don't know why that song always pop in my head when I say stop breathing. Start breathing. But we gotta get into this episode. So it starts off pretty much where your boy Jinwoo, he does his arise ability on the bears that he defeated in the first episode. You got it where the A-rank guy, he sees all the bodies of the bears, and he assumed that the dark elves did. At first he was thinking Jinwoo, but he was like, nah, it's the elves, they chased me, and this guy runs off like a little bitch. All that shit he was talking in the previous episode, he runs off. But then you have it right here where they're outside of the red gate. And it's crazy because even parts of this show that don't revolve around the main character is still goated. And we got this S-rank guy. This is I think he's the little brother of the guy who died in the dungeon in episode 6 of season 1. Shout out to the people who told me I got the episode number wrong. I think I said episode 7. It was episode 6. But you got it where he's walking off, he's leaving because he's like, yo, Jinwoo, he's gonna die in this red gate. But then he thinks to himself like, yo, why was he even here? He's not part of y'all group. So what's the deal? And you got it where the guy's like, yo, he wanted to do a C rank. He's one of my friends, so I thought I would look out for him. And this scene right here was so cool. Like, he's walking off like, oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. I could see it. I could see that. And then you just have it where this guy instantly, like, yo, he turns around. Yo, this shit was goated as hell. Like, yo, that shit was crazy. Like, yo, this dude pops up like, yo, man, come on. You thought I was going to fall for some bullshit like this? You thought I was going to fall for this? Like, yo, don't disrespect me, son. I'm an S rank. Hey, yo, then you got the other S rank jump in, and like they pretty much jump in to help this guy and stop the fight from happening. You got all these S ranks about to commence in battle, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I want to see what these guys are all capable of. I didn't read that far into the manga. I want to see what all 3 of these guys are capable of, especially the guy with the white hair and he got like the tiger claws or whatever. That shit looked goated. But then we jump to You know what I'm saying? We jump to Jin Woo and everybody, and he's about to face off against the demon leader. This scene right here, oh my gosh, this is another goated scene right here. Another goated scene right here. Where you have it where the elf leader says, like, yo, my minion here, he said there was a strong person among the humans and he wanted to battle them. He wanted to battle them. And then you have this moment right here where Jin Woo was like, oh, for real? That the dude right there? Like he wants to battle me? He wants to battle me? Yo, this was so crazy, man. This is look at this shit. Look at this shit. Him? That's the guy from earlier. And you seen that he did in the first episode, he did the shit like, yo, I'm gonna kill you, man. You were dead, man. But then you got it with Jin Woo like, oh, that guy? Right there? Okay. Look at it. Look at it. It was just a second. It was just a second. Look, you still got his friends. His friends are just still standing there. They haven't even, their mind hasn't even processed what happened yet. They're still standing there looking like, yo, what's going on? And then if you look closely, you can see like little strings of his hair still floating in the air. Yo, that shit was gone. Hey, look, the hair gone. Hey, I'm sorry. I gotta calm down. Jin Woo on another level. Jin Woo on another level. Hey, yo, he was killing this shit. But you got it where Jin Woo's about to face off against the leader. The leader's looking like, oh, damn. Okay, this is getting interesting. Like, yo, maybe I need to get involved. But he also points out that, you know, when it comes to humans, they have this voice they keep hearing in the back of their head, this echo saying like, yo, destroy all humans, destroy all humans. He says when he looks at Jin Woo, that echo isn't there. That voice isn't there. He doesn't hear it. So he's saying Jin Woo isn't human. Jin Woo, of course, looks at him like, what are you talking about? And that's when the leader says, you're not even aware of it yourself. So I'm very curious, what does he mean by that? And hopefully we'll find out in the future. But then you have it where the people that's with Jin Woo, they're looking at everything that go down. They're like, yo, this is some next level stuff. Like, we're not ready for this. What's about to happen? And you got it where they cross swords, man. You got it where Jin Woo starts fighting this guy. And Jin Woo admits, this guy is a little stronger than him. So then that's when Jin Woo, he kind of does something messed up. And I guess it just depends on how you look at it. But for me, I think this is messed up. I think it's messed up, but I get why. I mean, at the same time, I don't really care about this person. So, you know what I'm saying? It's what it is. But Jin Woo took advantage of, you know, the A-rank guy. He knew the A-rank guy would feel a certain type of way and try to strike him. So he kind of provoked him into doing so that Jin Woo could trick the system into acknowledging this guy as an enemy. And then Jin Woo could, slay this guy. And then next thing you know, he can make him arise and become one of his servants. And that's what Jin Woo does. He comes back and Jin Woo names him Iron. And you see that he's this big giant behemoth with a hammer and a shield. And I think it's messed up that Jin Woo did that, but at the same time, hey yo, it was that guy who chose to go after Jin Woo. He couldn't accept that he was weaker than an E rank. But next thing you know, you got it with this amazing battle between, you know, the elf leader, Jin Woo, Iron, and Igris is going down, and it was, oh my god, it was such a beautiful episode, man. Like this shit right here was just goated, man. Just man. Like all of them just going in, fighting together. Him dodging like, yo, you guys gotta do a lot more than that to get me. Him like saying, you guys are underestimating me. Jin Woo getting the upper hand in the battle. Like, yo, this episode right here, man. Like I said, man, everyone who worked on this, man, you got my applause. I wish they did stuff where, like on YouTube, how you can gift a creator for their videos, you know what I'm saying? Like you could donate money and, you know, to this person, like, yo, I really enjoyed your video. Here's a little something extra because your time, you gave me some great quality time by watching your video or something like that, great feel watching your video. I wish they did the same thing with anime, where if you like the video enough, you can donate directly to the staff, not the company, but the staff. and they could see the appreciation of us viewers who are seeing this stuff. Like, I really wish they would do something like that. Maybe in the future they will, you know, because I see they're doing it more and more with other businesses. Like when you go to like fast food restaurants now, you can even do it for employees. Like you could donate a tip to them. So I hope in the future they actually do that. But this episode has so many great moments, man. And then like there's this moment where you have Irons like hit you have Jinwoo hit the elf with like a blade, a attack, and then next thing you know, you see him fade into the shadows as Iron comes and smash him with a hammer. I don't know exactly what part that is in this episode, but yo, man, look at this shit, man. Just look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yo. Well, yo, look, I could talk about this for a whole hour, and it's only a 20-minute episode. But let me know your thoughts down below. How do y'all feel about this episode? And I'll catch y'all in the next one. They ain't have to cook like this. They ain't have to cook like this. Yo, peace.